Welcome back to the channel, folks. Well, this has been a very interesting few weeks in the gaming world, and Hideo Kojima, the creator of the Metal Gear franchise and Death Stranding, seems to have added fuel to the fire that the PS5 Pro will be announced very soon. Over on X, this image was posted, which shows him playing Death Stranding 2 on the beach. Hideo has said is to review the gameplay, the interface, the graphics, the sound, the effects, and other elements which will give players a groundbreaking experience. But what caught the eye of many other people is the device that the DualSense controller is plugged into. The hardware is covered by a black cloth, with many people actually thinking it's the PS5 Pro developer kit. Over the last few weeks, the news of a PS5 Pro being announced in the next month or so has reached a fever pitch. We've seen concept designs, and we've also seen an image which some gaming insiders have said is exactly what the PS5 Pro will look like, which is a very similar design to the current PS5 Slim. Noted gaming journalist Tom Henderson has stated that the PS5 Pro development kit looks exactly like the original console, so there would be no special reason for Hideo Kojima to hide it. Henderson does believe, though, that this kit was only hidden due to the decades-long mystery of what development kits actually look like. But some gamers are convinced that Kojima is testing Death Stranding 2 on a PS5 Pro, which does make sense, as this game will more than likely be a fully fledged PS5 Pro game which can take advantage of the entire full power of a PS5 Pro. So keep your eyes on the channel for future PS5 Pro news, guys, as in the next couple of weeks we are going to get some major news. Moving on to our next story, job layoffs in the gaming world are very common, which does suck for some of them, as the gaming world seems to bring out hundreds of games every year, to which some really bad games get successful and good games don't get the widespread sales that they deserve and need. The remake of Until Dawn is coming out next month on October 4th. Ballistic Moon, the company behind the remake, have laid off an undisclosed number of developers. Coming from InsiderGaming.com, a number of developers have actually used LinkedIn to send the following messages. Stuart Campbell, a games programmer at Ballistic Moon, posted, "Hi everyone, unfortunately my current role at Ballistic Moon is being made redundant, so I'm looking for new opportunities. If you have any roles you think I might be suited for, please get in touch." We also have a junior game designer, going Cassie Cornish, who has said, "Like many others in this wonderful but turbulent industry, I am sadly being made redundant for my role as a junior game designer at Ballistic Moon. The team have been wonderful and I'm excited for our game to release in October." And then we also have Harry Williams, a technical designer, who said, "After 2 exciting years working on the wonderful Until Dawn 2024 at Ballistic Moon, I am unfortunately being made redundant as a technical designer. I've loved working with everyone at BM and hope I can cross paths with a member of that family in future projects." Just from these messages alone, it looks like they were hired for short-term development. Working on the Until Dawn remake, and now with it being less than a month away from being released, they are laying off these developers. This is almost giving off an independent contractor type of vibe to me. It seems people now, they're only being hired to work on a specific game for a set number of years. Then when the game is about to be released, they get rid of them. Which does suck, because before, if you said you were working for a games company, you would be with them for a number of years doing a number of games. But obviously the price of how these games go now and how much money goes into making these actual games, I could see why they would hire people just for a couple of years instead of, "Oh, here we are, you're with us until you go." This also gives the feeling, though, that post-launch, Until Dawn may not have that much patchwork being done to it, so we will have to wait and see on that front to see what happens. Let us know what you think about the gaming layoffs below, folks. And to finish the news, it looks like the end is nigh for XDefiant, which does suck, as the game had major potential when it was released way back in May. The player numbers were high as well, into the millions in the first week of its release. Gamers were praising the gameplay and the way that the aspect of getting back to what first-person shooters used to be about. But Ubisoft, being Ubisoft, have given the development team until the end of Season 3 to improve the game or basically risk of being left to die. The current player numbers has drastically dropped since the high of 10 million players in week 2 of its release. In an interview with Insider Gaming, Ubisoft San Francisco did reveal the current internal sentiment surrounding the game and its performance is lower than expected and needed. It is claimed that XDefiant has been struggling to maintain a concurrent user base of 20,000 players, a figure which is stated by one developer Ubisoft would probably be happy with. And with Ubisoft higher-ups now saying they have until the end of Season 3 to turn things around, sadly I don't think that's going to happen, due to Call of Duty Black Ops 6 being released between Season 2 and Season 3. So I do think we will see another dead free-to-play shooter within the next 5 to 6 months. That's all we got today, gamers, so let me know below what you think of these, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.